Yeah, sorry if it looks dark, but this is purely meant to give the appearance that I'm gonna go to bed.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah, because they know that I'm supposed to show up to work early tomorrow,
Mm.
which is why I'm requesting to start this as early as possible. As far as if this is the last time I'll be opening, the answer to that will be no. That's actually gonna be this coming Friday, which is my last closing shift,
Hmm.
at least for the foreseeable future.
That makes that makes sense. Panoramic Podcast. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, yo, it's Monday night. I hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving weekend, long day, long weekend, sorry. And this is your co-host, Aristotle. Welcome to another episode, of course, of Panoramic Podcast slash True Aces Podcast. Joining me tonight is the very gloomy looking Sig Nick and his cool lighting. And of course, the Shazam with the goat beard, Kratos
Thank you.
beard, whatever you want to call it.
Thank you.
Maybe they'll shave
Thank
it
you.
off at the end of the year. We'll see. But
No,
anyway, take it away.
that's not happening. Nah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But anyways, hey, welcome everyone to another Monday night podcast episode right here on Panoramic Gaming. Make sure you drop the like, comment, and subscribe to the show. All links are in the description below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into some curious questions. So, kicking off with what goes in the dark with Nick here, with your curious question.
Okay, this one is kind of random, kind of. What is one song that brings back memories for you?
Instant in terms of like going back to like childhood or like
It,
um
it can go as far back as you like.
Far back.
Far back.
Far back. Far back. Okay. I think to answer your question, I don't know. As a kid in Hawaii, the one song, I guess the one song that kind of just like reminds me is OP Pickers, Old Fashioned Touch, and for whatever ungodly reason, like I don't like anytime I hear that little bell in the beginning of that song, and then I remember that ukulele solo in the middle of it. It just kind of brings me back to childhood. It would be like the one song that like I can like put that on repeat forever and ever, and probably nine times out of 10, mostly anyone would probably get annoyed by it by now. But to me, that is just like one of those. It's just one of those songs that kind of just like, no matter how many times you play it, no matter how old it gets, it's like, it's just one of those songs that just kind of like that just has a staple in my memory. So
It's kind of a hard question, actually. Because there's so many songs
song there that brings back memories.
there's so many songs that I've heard since I was young that it's kind of hard to nitpick one song that brings back. Huh. I don't know.
so
That's a good one.
I guess I could give my answer if you
Go
need
ahead.
some time to think. The one song that brings back for me, well, to be honest, there is a lot, but one seems to stick out for me, and that is Riding Dirty. And funny enough, I was watching a fitness video that mentions one of my favorite calisthenic athletes by the name of Sven Cole. When he had something to say comparing, inverted rows and pull-ups, he actually pulled his little opinionated essay. They see me when they hate me. Get it?
not really, but do educate me.
Okay, inverted row, as
Okay.
in like you're pulling yourself up from a horizontal position. He titled it "They See Me Rowing, They Hate Me," which clearly that's from the song "Riding Dirty" by Chameleonaire.
They see me rolling.
You're good,
They
bro.
see me
They see me
hating.
rowing, they hate me.
They see me
Yeah.
riding.
Except instead of
I don't know why, but I think
instead of
I don't know why, but every time I hear like when you hear Riding Dirty, like even now, like it just kind of points to those memes where you just see people who just like falsely just like, or I don't say falsely, but just have like no reason to just kind of like show off their ride for no apparent reason.
yeah, I know. But even if it's but even the parody version are memorable. I mean, I'm not really a big fan of White and Nerdy, but even that brings back memories. Despite my dislike of it. Yeah.
Nick, are you lagging?
Okay,
Because
I'll
your
make-
mic's going off and on.
For some reason, I have a shitty connection here. I don't understand why. Let me
Okay. It's just like some
disconnect
words
and
are like
reconnect.
muffled
Hopefully
and then.
that's it.
All right.
Okay.
It's hard to hear.
I thought it was my connection, but nope, we're okay
No,
here.
yeah, you sound fine on my end.
Okay.
It's hard to
Okay. God damn it.
it's hard to decipher
Things
Nick's
and
Nick's rants.
no, the connection on him is
You're still watching porn again?
unstable.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Maybe no, he's actually at work.
I'm pretty sure I'm not watching
No, that might be
any
either.
sort of Boomba. If I am,
That's
Okay.
what a porn addict says.
I'll make this question a little bit easier. One song that was
back in a moment.
and an honorable mention of said song.
Honorable mention.
So
Guys don't know the Coldplay song?
No, I don't actually. It's
I only know a handful of Coldplay songs,
Wow.
like
Okay, I'm actually
Yellow, Fix You, For La Vida.
gonna play the first riff here. I don't think we'll get flagged for this. It's just like 2 seconds.
okay. Hang on a second, folks. All right.
All right. So I'm gonna play the beginning here. You guys ready?
Yeah. Hold on a second here. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead. Wait.
This song?
Oh, there it is. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me.
Oh, okay, now I remember.
Yeah, that song.
I didn't know what the song was at the time when I heard it.
Wait,
Yeah,
try
but
it
you played
again?
it before. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
it's a Coldplay. I always heard that as a kid, and every time I heard it on the radio, I was like, "Oh, okay." And it kind of takes me back in those early days. That's an honorable mention, though. I've still yet to find the one song.
Well,
Probably that one Need for Speed song.
are we talking like underground? Are we talking like
To the window.
we're talking.
That's Get Low by Lil Jon.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that song takes me back,
that's
back to my
that's true.
fourth grade days.
That's true.
Where I would stay up.
That is true nostalgia. That's some crazy nostalgia.
I would stay up till like 3 in the morning playing, or even get up early just to play it before school. And the song always played. For some reason, it's always the menu song, so it got to me.
I think mine was like Underground 2 with the with the Snoop Dogg remix to By the Doors.
The Doors. Yep.
Riding on a storm. That's a
Riders on the song.
Riders on a Storm. Thank you for the correction. Yeah, see, still like the Doors is like #1 song, which is kind of hilarious.
That's definitely it. It is actually. That's definitely still on my list though. Top 3 probably.
Oh man, that is a
With some Snoop Dogg Flavor Flav there.
yeah that Snoop remix just made like car customizing so much more fun back then.
Yep, putting those 23 inches on the Escalade or
Or on the Hummer or
Navigator. Remember the Navigator?
oh remember the hydraulics on the hydraulics upgrades that you can put on those things, which is
That was pretty sick.
absolutely hilarious. Even the spinner rims, man,
Spinning rim, the LED
the
neon
neons,
lights,
which I
and
could,
and of course you guys put a sub in the back, right?
of
That
course.
huge ass sub.
See now I need to go find an emulator. I need to go find an emulated Underground 2
I'm sure
now.
Dolphin would, because Dolphin had has the GameCube, right? And GameCube had Need for Speed,
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure you could find an ISO
See
out
now,
there.
chat. If you can let me know. Or, also, chat. You're welcome to help me out if you want to point the direction on finding me an emulator for Underground 2. Actually, you know that's gonna be one of my projects. Sometime during my vacation, like I want to plan on ordering actual LED strips, well, neon lights, and maybe do one in the car. But the real one that's gonna be hard to attempt is to actually put one, an actual neon glow underneath the car.
Hell yeah!
That's gonna be the challenging. That's gonna be a challenging one.
Hopefully it's legal. Hopefully you don't get pulled over.
Right? Or no, hopefully I just only turn it on just for
just for showing off.
just for show and photos. So that'd be a fun project to do.
For that future supermodel girlfriend you're gonna have.
Oh man,
Import
we'll
model.
see. I don't know. I don't know. It's going to be a huge make or break on that note.
That's a big make. Definite make.
That's a definite make. Oh man. But yeah. And honestly, like there's so many songs that in my I did not mean to in my life, man. I just made a Beatles pun.
That could be one of them.
I just straight made a Beatles pun out of Nick's joke. Oh my god, what am I saying? Yeah, there's just so many like I want to say like so many songs that can just like bring back memories or just that bring back that nostalgia. It's oddly enough, I don't know how it's just there's just so many, but so many to pick out from. So
Okay, I guess I'll name my honorable mention. Who remembers "Break Your Heart" by Tayo Cruz?
That was like 2009 era.
wait, bro, who?
Yeah,
Ty
And
Cruz.
Tayo Cruz.
Tayo Cruz.
You remember him,
Oh,
Phil?
Yeah, I remember that song "Break
not
Your
re-
Heart."
Not really. Sorry. I hate to.
I think Dynamite was his bigger hit, but yeah, Break Your Heart. Oh,
I mean,
that's not.
Dynamite was alright, but for some
Whoa.
reason I actually kind of like "Break Your Heart."
I'm only gonna break.
Break your heart. You seriously don't remember that one?
I'm only gonna break.
Okay, you want a little bit of truth? Okay, like I'll tell you right now. Like I'll say like partially 80% of my life growing up was surrounded by local music, and
Okay, that's fair enough.
and at the time like I supported like up and coming local artists. I supported when Chloe Kai was still in Kamehameha High School doing Brown Bags to Stardom.
Speaking of Chloe Kai, I actually like their song "Cool Down." Probably
See?
one of my big favorites.
Kind of overplayed, but yeah, it's a good song.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
I don't know where it is, but I still have a picture with them too.
Ehu Girl was cool, but I personally absolutely love "Cool Down."
Oh yeah.
What about 3+?
Well,
I-
I've actually met 3+ once.
Oh wow, the Big Brothers.
Big brothers.
From where are they from? Maui, Big Island.
Maui, up Maui side.
Maui. You guys remember that song, 2-Person Party?
2-Person Party. What? Oh, Undercover Lover,
Honey Baby,
Honey Baby,
Mystic Man.
Mystic
Classics.
Man. Oh man, those are just like classics.
Let's
And
bring you
then-
back. Though.
Oh, fucking brings me back. And he brings me back to the time where like the first time that I met Rebel Soldiers. When the first time I met Mike, Will,
Oh yeah,
Bubba.
Soldiers.
Those are so I can't really say like I didn't listen too much outside of the local music realm. I mean, sure, maybe through like movies and like video games and whatnot. So that's the exception, and if I did listen to some of the music outside through like movies and video games, it's I know 100% for sure that I can barely guess either any name. I'll just probably like hear it, and I'll probably help. I don't think Shazam was invented that time, or was it? I think back in 2009.
Probably not. So it's like a in one ear, out the other kind of.
Exactly.
You just heard it and then that's it. So like, I'm guessing you didn't really grow up with island music.
I did, but it wasn't really that big of an impact
Prominent.
in my life at the time.
Mm.
Your childhood played like Filipino songs mostly.
Actually, most of my childhood songs consisted of like, hip hop and rap, rock, alternative rock, a little bit
Tupac.
of metal here and there. Yup, Tupac and Biggie were definitely like huge favorites of mine in the hip hop and rap category. That is.
Right. I actually want to delve deeper into that question. I guess what are some songs that you used to like as a kid, but you kind of outgrew and can't really listen to now because you're just like, I heard this way too many times already.
For me, that would have to be Wedding Dress. Not because I outgrew it, but because the lyrics hit way too close to home for me.
Oh,
At
okay.
least when I was crushing on girls at the time.
Fair
God
enough.
dang.
Yeah.
I mean, marriage is a little too fast back in middle school, but to each their
Well,
own.
actually, this was in high school, not
Oh.
middle school.
You
Yeah.
you know, it was a song that was kind of like catchy,
Overplayed.
but also overplayed and also kind of annoying. No offense to the artist.
Hmm.
Juicy by Notorious B.I.G. Anytime I hear someone
Oh
playing
yeah,
playing Juicy down
I hear
North
that
Road
everywhere.
with the speakers blasted so loud,
On
like
commercials too.
yeah, even on that's well, no, well, commercials not so bad, but when you hear someone like pass by on Fort
It was all
Weaver
a dream.
and you hear that loud ass bass for no reason, and you know what? Oddly enough, that shit still happens till today. I don't know how.
You know what I would
Tradition.
you know what I would do to counter that song? What song I would play?
What would you do?
Tupac, All Eyes on Me. I'm gonna blast that in response of Juicy.
God dang.
I
Yeah,
wanna-
it's not a bad song. It's not as overplayed as Juicy. Juicy's like over the
Yeah,
top.
I know.
Right
But
now.
because Tupac and Biggie had like
Mm.
huge rivalry back in the day when they were still alive. Rest in peace to both of them. You know, Juicy was probably, of course, one of Biggie's big songs. But the same could be said for Tupac for All Eyes on Me.
I don't know.
True.
Nick, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I think the other two that were more popular from Pac that was also like frequently played was either Ambitions as a Rider or
California.
or California.
Or that
California.
one. I would play those two as a response songs. And I'd be like, what? West Side, bitches?
Careful, dude, because
I know. Which, if you think about it, we are on the west side of the island, so it's appropriate enough for us.
Yeah,
True.
you're putting a target on your back there.
I know.
true, because I know some really odd stories where I know some really odd stories to the point where people almost got threats and almost nearby drive-bys that shit happened.
Yeah,
I don't know if you
definitely.
ever experienced a drive-by, but that shit is
Thank
scary.
God.
The only drive-by I had was graduations. That's it.
True. No gunshots there.
Yep, no gut shots required. It was just lay throwing. That's it. That's the closest I ever got to a drive-by.
Man, I remember I remember trying to hide in the library during a drive-by, or even in
Wait, what? When was this?
This drive-by goes all the way back to like freshman year in Campbell,
Holy crap!
and
Damn.
all I heard people were either just like I just followed people were just like running for their lives, and I ran straight into the library, and just
Damn.
I remember one of those drive-bys where people were just like running for their lives, and it was
You know what died?
apparently only I can't remember that much, but there was some people actually got injured. I can't remember who got injured, but that even led to like riots and actual fights in Campbell, of all places. So
That reminds me of. I heard a story in freshman year that I think it was like before I hit high school, Mililani High School.
yeah,
During this particular time, this riot in that particular high school got so bad it ended up on CNN. I'm like, whoa, what the hell?
oh dude, you'd be surprised like you'd be surprised like how much of that stuff gets onto news. It's like, damn son.
Well,
How much doesn't get
usually they only hit local news, but if it hits like national news, then that's a huge problem.
True.
Oh, damn. Well, Nick, especially Nick, because you grew up in Kalihi, so that's kind of the ghetto.
Well,
almost.
not quite. I only stayed there till I was 8, so there isn't
Okay.
really that much I remember from that time.
except the rat thing.
I'd rather not talk about that.
Okay. Anyway, going back to the quick song thing, I kind of have to take back the. I'm not taking it back because it does remind me of my childhood. But one song that definitely takes me back is "Hate It or Love It" by The Game.
Oh,
Infinity.
And 50 Cent, yep.
Yep. Right when you play that song, like, oh man, it's '06 all over again.
I mean, for that one, if it comes to those two, it would have to be How We Do. Going 1 year back from that.
I actually hated love is part of my part of my workout playlist. No joke. Oh no, we just. I think Air's camera footage just got lost in translation. Everyone's stuff just is getting lost in translation. Apologize everyone for some technical difficulties. What's going on? Are we dropping frames here? Apologize, folks. Just having a little bit of technical difficulties. Folks, we'll be right back with part 2. Give me a sec here. Hold on, folks. We'll be right back. Back in a moment.